everybody. It's Tom from the Marvelous Donahues. Hope you're all having a great day today. Hey, it's Vlogmas Day 10, and you know what I was thinking about, and I think you all can help me with this, but I was thinking about with everything we have to do during the holiday season, is it possible to stay in shape or keep being physically active and keep your physical health in the holiday season and maybe at the office? So the reason I was thinking about that is I started walking around today at work, and I said, you know, to myself, I said, you know what, I want to share this with everybody. So, you know, I think there are a couple things that I came up with, and I thought about, you know, how can I stay in shape at the office when, you know, you got I call them muffin parties, but you've got, like, you know, you've got holiday parties and holiday parties and holiday parties, and people want to eat and have muffins and eggnog and all that stuff. Well, you know what? I found some solutions. So I thought I'd share those with you today and see what y'all thought. But the first thing I came up with is, like we were just talking about, walking. You know, making sure you walk to wherever you need to go at work, or even not at work, but, you know, if you have a car and that sort of thing, that's a little different. But, you know, certainly can walk more, which I try to do. What I do is, I'll tell you a little secret. We have stairwells, you know, our building. Of course, most buildings do. And what I do is I walk up and down the stairs. I might do it a couple times a day. You know, if you're like me, you get like a 15-minute break and another 15-minute break and a 30-minute lunch or something like that. But whatever your break time is, instead of just, you know, sitting around or chit-chatting or hanging out at the water cooler, guess what? Walk the stairs. That's helped me. You can walk stairs, and you know what the secret is? The secret is just walking. You don't have to be running, or you don't have to, you know, get some athletic outfits on or anything like that. You just walk up and down the stairs, and, you know, in 15 minutes you could climb, you know, 10, 15, 20 floors. I don't know. I'm not sure how many you can do, or if you want to do that, but you can take it slow. You know, you just walk up and down a little bit, and you spend more energy, and you increase your heart rate more when you're walking upstairs, of course, as when you're walking downstairs. In fact, I have my trusty Apple Watch, of course not sponsored, but what I do is I look at it after I walk. And you know, one day, a little time back, I got 170 beats per minute just walking up the stairs, walking down the stairs. And also, too, if you're going to meetings, ran into one of my coworkers, and they were walking. Instead of taking the elevator, guess what they did? They walked up and down the stairs to get to wherever their meeting room was here at work. But it is possible, you know, like I said, you know, kind of sidestepping all the holiday parties and stuff, but you can definitely do that to help increase your metabolism, increase your heart rate. You don't have to necessarily go to a fancy gym, because, like I said, we're busy. It's holidays time, and, you know, you got presents to buy or people to send cards to, or whatever the case you may be, involved with during this holiday season. But you basically can make time. That's the secret, making time when you don't have any. Making time when you don't have any. So we thought about that, and the other thing was at your desk. If you're sitting at your desk, you may be able to stand at your desk. One thing I used to do at work, but I don't have a chance to do it now, is stand while you work. You can keep increasing your blood flow, or keep your blood flow rolling. Sitting all day isn't really the best, isn't the greatest, but if you have one of those desks at work, you can jack up a little bit and raise it up a little bit. You can definitely stand while you're working. I knew a couple people. One of my jobs I had a couple people that they stood all day. Now, you don't necessarily have to do that, but you can stand half a day, which is what I do at home when I'm working at home. But at your work, maybe you can do some of that. You can stand half the day, and I guess you get keep your blood pumping through your legs and arteries and all that stuff, and that'll help keep you being able to be physically active, you know, because you want to definitely be able to keep walking and moving around. And hey, you got a lot of stuff to do. You got a lot of Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever you may be celebrating this season, if you're celebrating, but you have a chance to do that. So That's another tip, another strategy I came up with, thought about. The other one was, like I said, at your desk as well. I have it's hard to explain to you, but it's a little gripper. It's a little hand gripper, because I was telling one of my coworkers, I said, hey, you get that gripper, little hand gripper, and because if you're sitting all day typing like I am, it could lead to, carpal tunnel. I don't want to say it like that, but, it can lead to you having issues with your arms and hands and things like that, because a lot of times people think, well, if I'm typing all day long, I'm not moving my arms. And that's one reason why people have carpal tunnel or get carpal tunnel, is they don't move their hands enough or don't move their shoulders enough. So one thing I thought about with that is, you get the gripper and you grip your hand, keep increasing and maintain your hand strength. If you're using screwdrivers, little small instruments or anything like that around the house, jars, your cooker, you cook stuff, you can open up jars with your hands, making sure your grip strength is good, and that's that's stuff that plagues older people, any people, that don't exercise that. So that's one other thing I came up with. The other one, I was walking to the store the other day, and if you watched my quarter zip video, I hope you did, but check that out for the fashion trend that sweeping a lot of the nation here with quarter zip sweaters. But you can check that out. But I went over to the store the other day, and they had hand weights. So guess what I did? I bought a little 5-pound hand weight, and you know what I did? I just started pumping iron. I was at my desk, and just every now and then, you finish a paper, you finish something for the boss. Guess what? You sit there, you can kind of, keep your arms moving, keep your arms in curls, and you raise them over your head and behind your back, and you do various exercises. There are a lot of great exercises you can do with the dumbbells, with hand weights on the internet, on AI. You can check some of that out. But just doing that, and that helps you. That helps a lot. It helps out a lot with maintaining that arm strength that you may get a little weakened because you're sitting like me, you're sitting at a desk all day. But that's some of other ideas for you. So anyway, guys, I hope that helped. Hope you have a very bright, prosperous, and healthy holiday season, no matter what you're celebrating. If you're celebrating, but we hope you are. But anyway, wanted to bring some of that to you. And anyway, it's time for the Marvelous Donahues. As always, we say like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any other tips, strategies, hey, you want to share with folks, hey, put them in our comments below, and let us know what you do to kind of keep healthy during the busy holiday season. Anyway, guys, take care, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 11. Have a good day. Bye-bye.